Assalamualaikum and a very good day, guys, and welcome to Celoteh People. Nama saya Ben and
nama saya Nurul.
okay, today kita akan borak tentang networking.
Networking. Apa kita punya in pre-session kita ada this tagline lah. Setiap kali kita cakap pasal network tu.
So the tagline is your network is your net worth.
Your network is your net worth.
Yep. So networking ni is actually macam ibarat you berkawan jumpa orang baru, you berkawan tapi in a business or professional way, kan? Betul tak, Nurul?
Betul. I rasa a lot of people networking ni dia start daripada your early days. Daripada mungkin daripada you sekolah. You tak nampak tau benda ni. Even I pun I tak nampak benda ni, tapi who you're friends with masa you sekolah. Walaupun mungkin masa sekolah kawan-kawan you tu sekolah rendah ke menengah ke, kawan-kawan you tu macam mungkin tak rapat atau masa tu you rasa alah budak ni biasa-biasa je ke, ataupun you rasa macam I'm nobody. Tapi bila besar turns out rupanya dia kerja dekat sini lah, dia kerja dekat sini lah. I have a connection. We have common ground. So that's how usually people start building your network. Sebab dia selalu macam, itu junior sekolah I, itu senior sekolah I. And bila you jumpa orang-orang ni, kita akan cerita macam mana nak jumpa orang-orang ni. But kebetulan lah kalau you jumpa orang ni, there's already an established common ground. Yang macam, ingat tak dulu kita pergi sekolah ni?
We can be relatable lah bila kita jumpa balik orang tu, kan?
Betul. So dia tak ada rasa macam awkward nak borak siapa ni. At least you dah ada macam pembuka conversation. Yang kita pergi sekolah sama.
Dia bukan straight to the point lah. Dia kena lah macam ada
badi-badi.
Dia punya manis-manisan dulu. Macam
manis-manisan.
Introduction dulu. Macam reminisce balik apa cerita-cerita dulu.
Betul. Bukan rimah dia.
Tapi macam mana pula kalau dengan kita jumpa orang tu like completely new? Macam mana kalau kita nak approach orang tu? You tahu tak? You selalu buat macam mana?
Okay, I rasa there's this good tip yang selalu go around is first, for entrepreneurs especially, dia kena rajin jual muka. So,
jual muka?
Kita panggil jual muka lah.
Bukan letak price tag lah. Bukan
bukan itu lain. Kita kena rajin jual muka. So jual muka ni, for people who just starting, jual muka ni you kena pergi rajin join event. Make yourself known. Mungkin for starters, even for me, it's quite bukanlah rare, it's quite macam tak selesa lah for you to go out tempat orang ramai and then you have to introduce yourself. Introduce tu bukan naik stage pun. Kadang-kadang you pergi contohnya Carnival Keusahawanan ke, kan? Carnival Usahawan, you pergi booth tu, every booth you macam shake hand with the agencies and macam, my name is Nurul, I'm from this, kan? Initially it would look like macam penatnya repeat benda ni. Tapi bila you rajin join event and you jumpa orang-orang ni, eventually orang ni akan ingat you. So I rasa that's one way of building networking dengan people yang completely new, bukan new, completely stranger to you lah. You know, sebab you keluar sikit daripada the circle that you know. Mungkin you're an entrepreneur, you keluar sikit daripada circle entrepreneur you pergi pula dekat event lain. Event agencies, event yang government buat. So kat sini dah besar dah spek you untuk jumpa orang. Potentially you tak dapat jumpa semua orang pun. Betul tak? Tapi siapa you jumpa tu counts. And make sure you introduce yourself betul-betul lah. We call it the 1 minute pitch. Kan?
The 1 minute elevator pitch.
Elevated pitch.
Where macam when you meet someone new, kan, what I've learned lah, you kena straight to the point, like macam your name, lepas tu what's your company name and what do you do. Contohnya my company is ABC Sdn Bhd and we do education training. Make sure when you what I've learned, make sure bila you jumpa somebody tu, dia nak key point je sebenarnya. Kalau you macam explain panjang lebar your company bla 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 bla, nanti orang tu akan lari fokus. Lepas tu I've saw something dekat internet tu, macam kalau if that person macam interested in talking with you, to you, dia akan macam kaki dia akan, atau posture badan dia akan lebih kepada slanting to your ni lah, tempat lah. Maknanya dia akan macam, oh, like he or she are interested in that conversation. So I've been to an event juga, macam I pergi this one networking event lah dekat KL. So suddenly I sembang-sembang orang, then I introduce myself, blah blah blah, blah. Tiba-tiba dia tahu I'm not I cakap I'm a staff from this company. And tiba kata, you quite kind of good lah, you tak nak kerja dengan I ke? Dia kata, you boleh buat ni. I cakap, oh no, I'm working with this company, so I tak boleh. So networking is also another opportunity untuk orang yang not just usahawan, or orang yang bekerja juga, yang makan gaji, untuk mungkin dapat peluang pekerjaan baru. Kan sekarang ni the new norm is you apply kat LinkedIn ke apa. It's not that. It's not just that. You can go to this networking events, actually this business event, macam jumpa orang lah, cakap, cerita-cerita pasal you, sekali they are hooked to you, macam through emotion ke apa, they thought we have potential ke apa. So macam that's why it's also important juga, not just for usahawan lah, this networking punya session ni.
Betul. I also want to add to the elevated pitch. I rasa macam back then tu tak adalah lama sangat, but I think around 5 years ago, bila kita cakap pasal elevated pitch ni, contohnya nama saya Nurul, saya daripada company ABC, and we do contohnya we are the best accelerated training blah 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 blah. You know, kita selalu nak catch people with that phrase, supaya orang tu rasa macam, oh, you do accelerator program, interesting, what do you mean? Kita nak orang tu tanya lagi. Tapi what I've learned is, sebab those things nowadays macam it's already been programmed to a lot of people, yang semua orang akan apply. So semua orang akan buat method yang sama. So what I noticed from what you mentioned just now is, it's not just the 1 minute pitch, you nak kasih tahu you siapa. And then when you go to this kind of events, somehow or other these people would be interested first lah. They would always be open to meet people, and then you akan get into conversation. I rasa conversation tu lebih penting. So your elevated pitch, macam you cakap, should be precise, should be short. Tapi dia tak perlu yang macam catch your attention 100% pun. I rasa it should be a good opener untuk you tak starter. Tapi bila you go on conversation with that person, your personality comes through.
Yes, true.
Betul. You as a person yang nak berborak pun, dulu bila kita buat sales training, if you guys want to know, we always say be interested, not interesting. Maksudnya kita interested dengan orang tu. Even as a person who are selling, kita interested to know apa problem dia ni, apa yang service dia offer. So orang tu, kita kasih ease to that person to talk to us. And your energy to translate to that person, orang tu pun at ease to listen to what you have to say.
Question, is it like macam be interested mean macam we ask more question to that person, macam kita macam ni lah, in depth lah, macam you buat apa sebenarnya, apa macam tu ke? Is it? Betul.
I rasa be interested tu, we ask more questions, tapi bukan just sekadar bertanya. Kita actually dengar apa yang dia cakap. Faham tak? And then kita tahu bukanlah kita tahu the next question yang kita akan tanya tu related dengan apa yang dia cakap. So dia akan macam, oh, actually you are listening. You know. So I think that is one good character in networking, because bila orang tu at ease, somehow dia akan trust you untuk bagi tahu lagi, at ease kan. So connection tu, whatever you do, especially sales, people buy through emotion, meaning through the connection. So bila you dah establish connection tu, let's say dah habis event, kita handshake, kita balik, mungkin a week ke 1 month after you call them up for coffee, they won't feel awkward because they remember that connection. It was nice talking to this guy. So I rasa even for us, kalau lah katalah contohnya orang cari kerja kan, macam you cakap tadi, you hantar resume, betul, tapi even mungkin in a week, in a month, you hantar resume and then you hit them up and you say, oh, I've sent this resume.
Because I got a story regarding that actually. Macam one more thing, a cousin of mine lah, dia pergi to a networking event. Lepas tu dia tak sedar pun it's actually an open interview. Tapi it's not a style like you go, you masuk satu bilik macam you seorang, lepas tu interview ramai-ramai kan. It's actually you talk with people, you mingle around. Then suddenly diorang cakap, oh it's actually an interview. So macam, oh you're hired. Macam, oh dia dapat kerja macam tu je. Now she's doing really well in that industry lah. So macam, oh I didn't know that. So macam tu yang I macam pergi event, macam I started to notice macam, oh let's work something out together. Macam I got a couple of offers macam tu juga. So macam alhamdulillah adalah couple offers yang berjaya, ada yang kita kena ni lah, KIV lah kiranya.
So kita perlu kena event macam tu.
Yeah.
But I think so untuk orang yang belum to a point, you just want to build your network from ground zero, is number one, I think you go back to people in your past sebenarnya.
Yep.
I rasa get in touch dengan people in your past. Walaupun you building relationship is never a waste lah. You tak tahu when it would come in handy. I tak adalah cakap sampai kita guna orang dalam ke tak. Bukan macam tu. Maksudnya you nak do collaboration, nak dapatkan cooperation, mudah. And then after you go back to your past, people in your family, in your circle. Second one is I think attending events. Complementary events macam tu lah, especially by government agencies, GLCs and other events, including macam hari raya punya open house.
Yep, even yes, betul. Okay Nurul, so macam okay lah, macam you cakap your past connections kan untuk networking in the future. What if that person in the past dia sangatlah introvert, dia sangatlah pemalu, and kawan dia mungkin satu dua je. Dia kenal orang lain tapi dia tak bercakap pun dengan orang lain. Macam ni nak tackle kalau orang tu introvert? What do you think about that? Macam how can they, yalah, your network is your network. So macam how can they improve on that side kalau macam dia orang introvert?
How they can improve, or how I can interact with them?
How do you interact with this introvert people lah, senang.
Okay, I rasa the best way untuk interact dengan siapa-siapa pun ialah make them feel at ease. Kalau dia introvert, mungkin kita yang perlu carry the conversation, then kita carry lah the conversation, kan? Kalau dia introvert tapi mungkin dia ada circle-circle yang rapat, and circle dia rapat yang cakap, oh dia sebenarnya tak macam ni pun. There's something, that's a feedback for you lah, kan? Mungkin dia tak seksa dengan you, mungkin you terlalu, energy you terlalu besar,
terlalu loud lah,
terlalu loud mungkin. But I think professionally, to me, to make sure that we are able to work together better, longer, and have a transparent communication, kan, work environment. I always want to make sure that that person is comfortable. But I have to be comfortable also to be transparent lah, and you know, you can carry the conversation, but at one point I think there should also be macam an open honest conversation where maybe you want to ask, is there something, bukanlah something wrong, is there something yang make you uncomfortable ke, how can we work together better? But I don't think changing ke that person is best lah.
I see.
I don't think every network yang you ada tu should bring benefit. Sometimes it's just a network.
Okay.
So
my next question is, okay lah, we dari zaman dulu lagi, like you, when you go to networking events ke apa ke, you have to bring business card. So nowadays, is it macam business card tu relevant lagi ke? Or you can just like, sekarang kan WhatsApp kan ada QR code kan, you just boleh show your WhatsApp macam, scan terus save the number. So is it still, you rasa is it still beneficial ke, atau penting ke business card ni bila you exchange information with the other party?
I rasa it is beneficial, and to be honest, I still feel the physical business card is more beneficial. Why? Because okay, kita cerita pasal entrepreneurs usually wanna make connection with fellow entrepreneurs, but also people who are in the corporate body, JLC. You have to me, I am still thinking about seniority. Maksudnya, if you want to make connection with someone of a certain position, of course dia dah senior lah, dah kerja lama. Kan?
Yep.
Usually corporate goes by hierarchy. Atau berapa lama you dah kerja. And I don't think everybody is tech savvy.
Yep.
I don't think everybody is tech savvy. And I personally, kalau orang tu bukanlah kata tak penting. I have a habit of cleaning up my WhatsApp, cleaning up my contacts. Kan? So, I rasa physical card is still beneficial sebab
you can macam jadikan dia sebagai, you boleh kumpul and make it like a book. Is it?
That's
what?
one.
Okay.
That's one. Ataupun second ialah I rasa dia lagi laju daripada kejap I nak buka phone.
Oh, I see. Okay,
And then I rasa macam dia lagi laju lah kasi dengan orang. For a person that I really want to connect with, I would take their business card. I'll pass my business card. I'll take their business card. And then I can directly there and then save dalam phone, and then I miss call them. Make sure they save my number. Okay, that's a person yang I really, really want to build connection with. Tapi if it's predominantly a networking event, I rasa business card tu lagi laju. Dan untuk orang yang not internet savvy, dia prefer business card. Dia prefer
physical business
card.
Yep.
So I lagi prefer
I think I agree with you because I attended a lot of events, so and I didn't bring my business card because my wallet is very nipis kan. Sekarang kan orang pakai card holder je kan yang lelaki. So I malas nak bawa business card. So I use my phone where ada QR code dekat dalam gambar tu, and they save directly to that person's phone. So that's what I did. And also, yes, awal-awal tu memang it's kind of slow. Tapi bila you dah prepare macam dah ni, okay je, you macam tunjuk, okay, scan QR code. Tapi bila I want to add one more thing, once you dah save, let's say the people dah save your phone number, you selfie dengan diorang. You take a selfie so that you and that person pun ingat yang, oh, we've met at this place. Kadang-kadang kita tak ingat pun muka orang tu, ataupun kita tak ingat pun nama orang tu. Sebab there's a lot of people kan. So it's best macam you dah save number, you selfie dengan orang tu, you take picture, and then baru you send kat dia supaya macam, oh, kita pernah jumpa kat sini. And then one day macam tiba-tiba out of the blue, they might contact you back. Maybe ada, I've received this a lot lah. Macam kita jumpa berapa kali je ada this person. So macam tiba-tiba, you we have something, you nak buat sama-sama tak this thing, you ada ni. So that's why it's very important for a person, when you met someone new, always take a selfie and straight away send a message to them, the gambar tu, and cakap hi ke apa, my name is blah 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 dekat diorang, so that dia boleh ingat lah, kita pun boleh ingat dia, oh dia ni rupanya. That's what I learned lah from my past experience. And also, okay, the next question is I nak tanya, kenapa, is it important macam you to be confident tak? Macam when you network lah, when you berkawan, confident tu penting ke tak perlu pun confident tu? Macam you macam menonong je kat situ.
Ini macam you interview I lah.
Tak lah, kita borak-borak santai. So macam I yang akan tanya soalan ke apa kan.
Okay, I rasa confident tu kena build over time lah. I don't think I'm a person yang tak ada confident. Even when I was younger. Cumanya dulu I don't understand the purpose of networking events. Biasalah muda kan, and then kita kerja dengan orang, so kita rasa macam
buat apa? Weh, siapkan kerja aku je.
Betul. Why do I need to be at this event? You just makan, borak. You don't see how the relationship builds, and that it will pay somehow lah, because potentially it become business deal. Even now, I rasa I am quite I don't think I'm introvert, tapi I'm quite selective. So confident tu of course you kena ada, sebab you kena borak dengan orang, you kena berani pergi approach, you know, and you kena be open if some people might not want to build a connection with you, and you have to be open to, okay, that's okay, I move to the next person. But more than that, I rasa the most important part is, kalau you tak ada confident, atau even if you ada confident, to make the event purposeful for you is you study a bit about the event. Contohnya, you study siapa, of course the host of the event, kan? Host dia siapa? The event is for what? Who would potentially be at the event? And it's best if you, kalau contohnya Hari Raya punya open house of these certain events, kan? And contohnya it's a big company, and you know one of the big companies, funder dia siapa. So you know there will be some representative from the company. Contohnya PE firm. Kalau I would go as deep as to the firm punya website, and then look at their faces.
You mean look at their teams lah, the management teams ke siapa dia ni nama, betul?
Betul. Sebab kalau firm tu masuk duit dekat company tu, takkan they would send their staff, kan? Mesti dia send their top dogs. Right? They're not funding just a mere 100,000 ringgit.
Yep.
So I would go to as deep as looking at their bukanlah portfolio, tengok je gambar, kan? So kalau ada orang yang kita kenal, so this is what I did. I was a personal assistant to the CEO of the company I work with currently, tapi now my position is different lah. So bila I pergi this open house with my boss, and I see these people yang I nampak dekat website, and then I would inform him, that guy is the CEO, that guy is the managing director,
the chairman,
the chairman, you might want to say hi. So we have good relationship, where then my boss akan pergi dan shake hand and say, oh, I'm CEO of my company, good to see you, blah blah. So I think it works well. It feels nice to that person bila you pergi approach and you tahu nama dia. You don't even say, oh, you're the CEO, kan? Atau you're the managing director, kan? You just say his name. Because it feels more personalized, personable. So I rasa having that information atau knowledge gives you the confidence atau gives you the purpose of why I should attend this event atau what I want out of this event. Kalau you as a staff pergi atau team member pergi to the event, of course lah kita ada this inferior. Takkanlah aku nak pergi cakap dengan orang position paling tinggi. At least you get a representative. The best person to get contact number is their PA atau EA. So I rasa at least it gives a purpose for you untuk pergi, and there's a goal lah. Bukannya setakat datang borak makan ambil gambar.
Yep, there's always a objective lah when you go to a certain place ke. Tak kira lah, contoh you nak pergi swimming pool pun objektif you nak berenang.
Betul.
So kalau you pergi networking event, mungkin you nak cari more customers ke. If you're staff, mungkin you cari more customers, atau you nak cari more partners, atau you nak cari funders or investors. So when you go to this event, dia sebenarnya bukan, kalau not just this business events tau, business networking events. Kalau you macam tiba-tiba ada AGM rukun tetangga, area neighborhood you boleh network juga. Macam you jumpa orang ni, tiba-tiba dia ada the same interest dengan you. So macam very close by je. Kita tak tahu orang-orang macam ni might pop up suddenly bila you ni.
Apa pendapat you pula about bila orang pergi network, dia bayar for the network?
Oh, dia bayar? Okay, my opinion on that, because I've pernah bayar juga that kind of event. And also, cuma when you pay kan, when bila you pergi event yang berbayar, maknanya orang yang dalam tu lebih serius tau. They are more serious, and they bukan pergi saja-saja, macam they macam ada purpose lah masing-masing. So kita pun ada purpose kalau bayar tu. And also there's a advantage lah, mungkin you dapat to stay in their circle ke. Usually event berbayar ni macam you dah join a certain clan lah atau groups lah, so that you can macam I'm from this place blah 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 when you introduce yourself kan. Kalau bila event tu dah habis kat luar you macam I daripada event ni. So macam you ada macam sense of bukan seniority, apa dipanggil tu, macam belonging lah. So itu perks yang berbayar ni. And also the to be honest, yang berbayar ni akan ada macam speakers tau usually. Dia bukan setakat macam networking event, you interact with each other, macam dia very structured. Dia akan macam ada speech from the CEO ke, the founder ke, lepas tu ada speaker punya invite, macam top speaker, macam dia pitch, dia present, dia cakap, and then turun baru you boleh network. Then they also macam provide foods lah, usually mostly foods, F&B lah, food and beverage kan, untuk macam you ada macam pegang something, sebab setengah orang kekok bila dia bersembang tak pegang apa-apa. That's what I notice lah. Even I myself awal tu macam kekok lah, macam tak benda nak pegang ni kan. So macam ada air, macam boleh je join in the conversation, macam selit-selit sikit. From there macam, sebab yang berbayar ni memang kita kalau boleh nak pergi free je lah kan. Kalau to be honest nak pergi yang free je. So macam yang berbayar ni sebenarnya ada perks dia very banyak. Instead of macam you networking, you dapat ilmu juga. Mungkin ada sharing yang macam cakap lah, daripada top speakers ke apa kan. Dia akan share, hari ni nak cerita tentang saham, hari ni nak cerita pasal capital mechanism, those type of things lah. So itu perks yang berbayar. Mungkin yang free ni sebenarnya, okay lah, memanglah the event is free, tapi mungkin the organizer tu nak your database. Dia bukan nak your database lah, dia nak you punya info so that they can put inside their database in future promotion ke apa. That's what I notice lah, beza free dengan berbayar ni. Yang berbayar ni dia tak ni sangat, dia macam hantar email je promotion. Ni kalau yang free ni dia usually call lah, macam are you interested to join this? So macam there are few perks ni tu. Yeah.
I rasa event berbayar ni also itu yang macam event yang obviously for networking and you bayar, kan? And I would assume event macam ni usually dia ada cocktail table and people come and go.
Okay.
Another event berbayar, networking event berbayar yang kita tak berapa realise ialah bila kita pergi attend classes. Contohnya macam even us, we are from Precision Circle, Sdn Bhd. We are a education platform. We provide training for people who want to expand their business. So kita ada level of programs, daripada program yang harga a few RM100 to a program yang a few tens ringgit. Tens of thousands ringgit. So semalam sebenarnya I jumpa one of these entrepreneur. He has a food truck business. He has a food truck business and he is looking to expand. Tapi dia baru je start the food truck business, but he was in a different business before this that he operated and then sold his business lah. So he knows already what he wants. And so he was talking to my other friend, and my other friend was saying, he got an upcoming event. That event is minimum charges, I think less than RM100. And then he was asking his friend to come, and then his friend said, if it's less than RM100, then I know what type of people who would come. I tahu siapa akan datang. Ni mungkin orang yang green in the event is about fundraising ataupun raising capital. So these people might be people who are green in that area, ataupun they don't have the mindset yet, mungkin, ataupun dia testing ground je to see, to go and find out what is this event all about. So the food truck owner said, I tak rasa I nak pergi because I don't want to spend my hours networking kalau it's not orang yang sama
tak quality lah,
mindset.
Tak sama mindset.
Tak quality, tapi not the people he needs lah for now. Sebab dia dah open to, his mindset is already open to funding. So dia mencari duit yang amount dia besar. So and he said this, kalau ada kelas yang mungkin harga dia lagi mahal, mungkin aku pergi. Sebab aku tahu orang dalam kelas tu juga paid the same amount, Meaning they have a lot more funds at the back untuk diorang invest dekat company aku.
True.
So I rasa itu antara benda yang kadang-kadang kita tak nampak. Bila you pergi satu kelas yang mungkin harga dia mahal, tapi you jumpa dengan orang-orang yang harga mereka pun mahal. Maksudnya higher net worth. Higher net worth. So if you're looking for funds, bukan daripada agencies, bukan daripada
Government bodies ke apa ke?
government bodies, ataupun bukan daripada equity crowdfunding, ECF, let us know if you want us to talk more about ECF. If it's not from those bodies, you nak cari fund daripada
OPM.
other people's money,
Yep.
ataupun high net worth individual,
Yes.
with the same mindset yang kalau you invest duit ni, in return you have certain percentage in my company. However, the dividend would take mungkin a longer time. Tapi kita ada documentation lah, ada term sheet. Cuma dia, the dividend payout mungkin take a longer time because we want to build this properly. But over time, it will pay. So, untuk you as a person yang bayar a big amount of money pergi kelas ni, to sit in a room with other entrepreneurs yang have the same mindset dengan you, I rasa tu pun salah satu network yang mungkin harganya besar, but you dapat the knowledge, of course, you bayar for the class. You dapat the network, of course, potential investors from the other entrepreneurs. And then another thing, last part ialah you being a potential investor to their business. So I rasa itu another networking, kita tak panggil networking event, of course lah kan. But that's another way of you networking to really get into this high net worth people punya circle.
I want to add a few satu dalam you cakap tadi tu, one more. It's actually, if you join our training semua tu, you can actually implement terus in your company. Which is corporate finance. You boleh implement we call it capital mechanism lah. This whole thing that we are in the company that we both work in. So we teach people how to do capital mechanism. Sebab sekarang ni banyak usahawan Bumiputra ni, dia more focus on macam sales, macam mana nak fokus sales, lepas tu fokus ni pula HR, lepas tu fokus finance. Dia sebenarnya banyak lagi, besar lagi sebenarnya nak to create a company ni. It's not just that, kan? And also we hope lah our objective of Celoteh People is to help sebenarnya usahawan-usahawan Bumiputra ni untuk kembangkan bisnes dia. Sebab banyak selain menggunakan loan ke grants ke, dia ada cara lain sebenarnya. Kita tak perlu macam nak start business kena apply loan, nak start business kena apply loan. Tak, dia ada cara lain. That where big corporation macam dekat luar, dekat US tu kan, big companies tu, they don't use loans ke apa. Ada, most of them. So we want to, kalau boleh we want to teach the viewers out there macam mana to grow your business using OPM lah, other people's money. Betul tak, Nurul?
Betul, tapi at the same time I would like to also emphasize yang it's not the only way lah getting funds other people's money ni is not the only way. Of course, ramai je yang dapat buat expand their business through loans, through grants, and it's not wrong. It's whatever works for you. But I think why I believe in capital mechanism is the word democratizing your wealth. Kalau you guys nak tengok, kita ada borak pasal benda ni in our previous episode, where we talk about macam mana the owner of L'Oreal. So the founder of the L'Oreal has now passed away. And then now the daughter is I think the number one richest female billionaire in the world. So macam mana anak dia boleh inherit and dapat banyak macam tu. And actually in our classes also we touch about the daughter of Sam Walton.
Kalau kat US tu macam kat sini, kat US nama dia Walmart. kan?
Yes.
So dekat sini kita mungkin pasar raya yang ni.
Ya, macam mana anak dia, she is not in the public eye. She is a art gallery punya curator. But she lives a nice life lah.
A nice life with a fat paycheck chill.
fat dividend payout.
Dividend
so,
payout, yeah.
I believe in that sebab a lot of people especially our society yang kita buat business, kita buat, tiba-tiba anak tak nak take over. Mami takkan business nak tutup. But this business is making money. So kita boleh expand our horizon rather than okay, kita nak jaga anak-anak kita punya perut nasi, kita nak jaga anak-anak kita make sure ada duit, growing up nice, ada rumah, financially stable. But also now we can expand our horizon. Who else can we support? Our own people mungkin, atau selagi dia rakyat Malaysia ke, tak kisah siapa-siapa in your proximity yang you rasa they have good talent and I want them to live a good life too, but let's work together. So I believe in that, democratizing your wealth.
And also you can also, which you said, boleh create more job opportunity lah, kan? Kita macam, kalau boleh, we want as you grow, you obviously need more people inside. So at the same time, you akan tolong orang-orang yang memerlukan actually, kan? That's the beauty of this capital mechanism lah, where democratization of apa tadi? Wealth. Where you ialah macam company, this big JLC ni beribu-ribu pekerja dia ada kan, beribu staff. So actually they are helping these people, the staff pun sebenarnya akan drive the company to a certain position, kan? Betul tak?
Betul. So I rasa that's why I believe in capital mechanism, and I rasa the ending is not always you nak pergi IPO. Of course you nak pergi IPO tu best lah. Memang best. I dengar pun best.
Dengar pun best lah. Dengar dia punya ROI kan.
Betul. Dengar
return on
ROI
investment dia.
Dengar the success. Tapi there's also other methods ataupun other exits yang could be just as lucrative to you through capital mechanism.
Tapi that exit mungkin kita akan bincang in the next episode, which is not today. Kita macam dah lari topik sikit, and masa pun telah melebihi, and we would like to habis di sini kot. Macam mana Nurul? What do you think? Kita keep it for another day pasal that topic.
Okay, boleh. So don't forget to follow, like and subscribe to our YouTube if you're on our YouTube, and also if you're on our Spotify, like on your Spotify. Follow our Spotify. Follow and like our Spotify to listen in more episodes in the future. And also feel free to share this podcast to all your friends, all your networks, yang macam tak kira lah atuk, nenek, mak, ayah ke apa ke, kawan-kawan serumah sebelah ke, share it to them so that they can be beneficial this podcast. Yes, and don't forget to let us know what you think, your feedback, and if you have any
questions ke, atau apa-apa feedback lah, macam you nak apa-apa komen ke apa, feel free to drop in the comment ke apa, or email it to us.
Thank you.
Alright, bye-bye. Assalamualaikum.